Hey everybody, it's Coach Becky Miranda. Welcome to the 5-Day Challenge. I wanted to share a little bit with you about Shakeology and why Nick and I love it and our experience with it. Nick and I started Shakeology in February of 2014, and I started drinking it that last week of February, and he actually joined me about a week later. We noticed three things within 7 to 10 days after starting it. It's different for everybody. Some people notice things right away, some people 7 to 10 days, and others 30 days in. That's why I like to recommend that you put it to the 30-day test. What we both noticed was that one, held our hunger. It truly did replace a meal for us. We were a little bit skeptical, especially with him, whether or not it would be enough. And he doesn't add a lot to his shake. Neither of us do, really. I use the base that I recommended to you in the group, 4 ounces of unsweetened almond milk, about 6 ounces of water, half a cup of ice, a half of a frozen banana, and a scoop of Shakeology. And he uses, he says, water, I think about 12 to 14 ounces of water. He likes a really big shake, and a handful of ice, and he'll usually put a whole banana in his, and he uses fresh banana usually. And sometimes he'll throw 2 in there, but that's because he's not doing the 21-day fix. Once I get him on that, he'll have to cut back on that banana. But we do find that it holds our hunger, and we also find that it curbs our cravings. We just find that we do not crave other foods as much as we used to, especially if we're doing the chocolate. We don't crave the sweets as much, but we think that it's because it's meeting our nutritional needs, so our body isn't screaming out at us, give me this and give me that. So it's not magic. We just believe that because we are getting what we need in Shakeology, we're not craving all those other things. Usually, I don't know if any of you remember when your children were young and you go to the doctor's office, sometimes they ask you those weird questions like, do any of your kids, you have to fill out the little survey, do any of your kids eat dirt or chalk or weird things? I was always like, why in the world would they do that? Well, that's because when people eat those things, they're craving because they're deficient in something. So it helps the doctor to know that, okay, if you or your child are eating dirt, then you're craving something. And so that's kind of how I look at it with the Shakeology, that we don't crave those other things because it's meeting those nutritional gaps. So the third thing that we noticed with Shakeology was the increased energy. It was not like a monster drink, which I've never actually had, but I do use pre-workout formulas, and it's not like that. It's not like a instantaneous energy. It's more of a sustained energy. And so you may not notice it the first day or the first couple days. Like I said, it took about 7 to 10 days in for him and I to say, wow, we have more energy. And so it was more like that. It was like, wow, I'm not as tired as I used to be. And I did notice too, about 4 months in, my hair and nails, I noticed that they were growing faster and stronger. And it didn't really clue into me that it was the Shakeology until, I think I was talking to somebody and realized, oh my goodness, it's all those vitamins and Shakeology. So like I said, Shakeology is not magic. We won't make claims that it's going to heal anything or prevent anything, but we do believe that it just sets you up for better health. It's filled with superfoods and super nutrients, and go watch my video that I posted in our Shakeology group. If you're in our Shakeology group, I posted a video about super nutrients, or you can find it at the Shakeology group on YouTube if you're not in our Shakeology group. But anyway, it's just got a lot of good stuff in it. So take this time during these 5 days to look up Shakeology, do your own homework, do your own research on it, come back, ask me any questions, but I would love to challenge you to try it for 30 days. It's always the same price. There is a 25% discount. If you plan on staying on it, then we can talk about the 25% discount and how you can get that. And I can also teach you, if you're interested in the coaching opportunity, I can teach you how to get your Shakeology paid for. So there are options. I do recommend that you budget it into your grocery money. A lot of coaches find that they're not buying other things because they're buying Shakeology now. They don't crave those other things, or they don't need as much fruit and vegetables because now they're drinking the Shakeology. So take all of that into consideration. Take into consideration that you're not going to be buying as many vitamins and supplements and those kinds of things too. If you have any questions, please let me know. You're welcome to comment below or message me. If I don't know the answer, I will find it out for you. I look forward to working with you this week. I hope you'll enjoy the group. Thank you.